Hi there, I want to do a little video on what I wrote online yesterday and what I've been shown on the spiritual awakening since the first awakening. Was about, it's always been about nothingness and how life manifests, from day one. Since the first big spiritual awakening, I was getting shown, which was overwhelming me obviously at the time, about how life manifests, about this nothingness, and how that everything is frequency, but nothingness is a frequency. But when nothingness peaks, what that is, what the nothingness peaking frequency is sensual love / life manifestation. So like a volcano of love, of peaking sensual bliss, love, life manifestation. So what arises from this, as I've been shown, step by step on this journey, what arises is a perceptual state. A perceptual state of realities. Everything is simply a perception, an illusion, a perception, because that's what arises from this peaking love frequency. You see, this peaking life manifestation comes a perceptual state. And when you realize this, you realize that ultimately, before that perceptual state arises, the illusion of perception, that before that there was just love. And that's how this arises from it. Because from love comes life. In this particular situation of life in general and reality. And this particular information, I've been getting this since the age of 24, since I had the first big awakening. It was an overwhelming experience for 2 weeks. And that was the nothingness, this thing I'm talking about was the first thing I was getting shown. But it was a step-by-step process, but it was in my face, and even though it was at the start of the step-by-step process, it was still intense for me, because I didn't know anything like this up to that point. So that's what I wanted to do a video on, because I explain in detail in my videos, and this is part of the thing I talk about how life manifests, how this becomes this. Because many people, even spiritual people, it's not their path, right? Everyone's got a different path, and I am meant, divine consciousness arranges everything, and I'm meant to share this particular information as well as all the other information that I speak about. And because it's very important, because the reason this is important is because this gives people a very good explanation, because I've worked in it for years, of how this arises. But you don't see many people explaining it in a deep way. They might just say, oh, there's nothing. But what I like about this, what makes me feel very good, is the fact that I've worked out a way. I've worked very hard and explained this, and every day since the awakening I've been working hard, practicing and trying to, word this. And when you work hard, it pays off. It pays off. So you got to understand that when you're getting shown something like this, I get shown how all this stuff through feelings, like all this stuff about reality and how it manifests, I get shown it through feelings. So I'm getting put in this state of love, of sensual love, bliss, that manifests reality. So it's got to do this so I see and feel for myself how it all is. So everything is a perception. Everything is perception. ideas, perceptions, illusions, holographic illusions that come from love itself. You know, and I'm just now at this moment, I'm very, very pleased that I've spoke about this. You know, I've just been saying that, but it's going around in my head just now. You know, there's a lot of satisfaction just now, you know, with my path in general. And, you know, obviously how far I've come. But in actual fact, you think you've come far, but all you're doing is you're just accepting more. Like this information about how life manifests. You know, or all the stuff I speak of, the reason it's becoming better is because I'm more present, you see. When you're more present, you're more accepting for everything. And that's when your pains turn to joy. Because with every pain is a lesson, and when you learn a lesson, it turns to joy. And that's what happens when you take that limitless walk within yourself. You realise that everything was just an experience, an illusion. But, you know, regarding this, I think I'll just pretty much end it there. I just wanted to do a little talk. I might do a video later, but I just wanted to do a talk on that, you know, first you have nothingness. Then this nothingness peaks. And what the peaking nothingness frequency is peaking sensual love frequency. They're the same. So then what arises in this life manifestation is perception. Illusion, perception. And I think I'll just end it on that note. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.